good. And you?
It's nice to have you. We haven't had you in studio since the victory was confirmed
I
for
know.
you.
It's been a long while.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always wondered, because I wanted to speak to you after it, but we tried a couple of times.
Yes.
And I always wondered how those few months felt like. 5 months just waiting. What date is this? They are doing recollation, they are doing something, and then nothing at all for some period. How did they feel like?
Let me say good morning to your cherished listeners and the good people of my constituency, Ablekuma North. It's not 5 months, it's about 7 months actually. Just about premature. When a woman conceives, it takes 9 months. We call it full term, but after 7 months, they can put to bed, and then there's incubation.
Yes.
So it took 7 months. That should tell you how long it took. But let me just use this medium this morning to also wish, or let me extend my sympathies to, yesterday, June 3rd.
Yes.
2015, that's about some 11 years ago, where we had this unfortunate heavy rains causing extensive flooding across parts of Accra, and about 150 lives lost. So yesterday, when the weather took a turn again, I was like, oh my God, have mercy on us, not again. And so this morning on my way here, and even as at yesterday, you could see over social media the floods again, fire. And so we want to pray and hope that our brothers and sisters wherever in parts of Accra are doing well, and let's extend our appreciation to the fire service rather than attacking them all the time. I think they do a good job. And then today too is June 4th, and with my background as NDC, I think it will only be natural that I say that it's a day that should serve as a reminder, especially to those of us in public office, that leadership must always be exercised in the interest of the people. I mean, that's the spirit of June 4th. Accountability, responsible leadership. And also in Parliament this week. We are having the 4th African Interparliamentary Conference on Family Sovereignty and Values. So it's a busy week for us this week. But I'm here this morning, most importantly, to discuss issues in relation to Ablekuma North. So I'll use your medium to once again say a good morning to my constituency, the constituency executives, everybody listening to me this morning, fine, and also my family, friends, and loved ones, and my colleagues in Parliament. So back to
and I'll come back to the floods because it's important.
To the what?
I'll come back to the floods. The matter of
the floods.
The floods and the impact.
Yes. What are rains without Ablekuma North suffering its fair share? It's terrible, but we are keeping hope alive. So it was a huge fight, roller coaster, I must say. Mixed feelings here and there, but with me, it took a lot of work running up to the election. And on the day, that all is said and done, collation done, I mean, you are in a lead. And then with elections, it's not over until someone has declared you winner. So between all that work and the declaration, is an experience that I do not wish anybody to ever have or witness or even experience. It was a huge fight, even before it became so evident in the media that this is what's happening in Ablekuma North. But with all the back and forth, we are here. And a lot of lessons derived from the journey. But most importantly is, what are we doing with the power that the people have mandated us, So we We are not complacent. We've never been. We've hit the ground running to see how we can help our constituents, including myself, because I'm in the constituency too. And so that's what we've been up to, basically, with events that led to before the swearing in, before the runoff and all that. I think that would be a story for another day.
But I always wonder, did you feel like giving up at some point?
No, I never did, thankfully. Because, I mean, naturally, sometimes you would feel, is this really worth it? I mean, why am I even still pushing this? But you look back and you think, look, I've fought and I've worked so hard for this. I started my campaign after 2020 elections. You know, I've been working in the constituency. I've been my constituency is a huge one, 14 electoral, very, very big. And the boundaries, it's wide. So, and you also look at the people who have been with you through it all, their commitment, their zeal. They know that, this time we are not going to lose the seat because we've done so much work. We've done our background, we've done our homework, we've checked how we were losing, and so, and even when you feel like giving up, they tell you, look, Honorable, you can't leave it at this time because we've come a long way. And you don't have to be selfish because you've had people sacrificing their time. And it's a voluntary sort of path or job. No one is getting paid for it. But for the love of the party, for the love of your person, for the love of the constituency, people wanted to see change. Look, I don't think I could have made it this far without the youth in the constituency. They really rallied behind me. I mean, the entire youth of the constituency, the women, and let me use this medium again to thank my constituency women organizer, Madam Nancy Amatefio. She's one strong woman who really stood with me in all the difficulties, and I must say that she did a very, very good job for party and all of us, So these are people who kept us going. I have a very good council of elders around me who kept urging me on. You'll be fine. Sometimes you hit rock bottom. Sometimes you hit rock bottom, but we have the Hadiana, the Stilo, popularly known as Mr. Ayite Lord, Mr. Ashi, all of them, the ward coordinators.
So we're not fighting alone. You were not alone throughout that.
Not at all. No, I couldn't have survived it if I were alone. It was a whole team. It was a whole team, and I think I've been quite lucky. Politics comes with a lot of betrayal. It comes with a lot of disappointments, but I mean, these are all
part of it. Yeah,
part of life and growing up and all. But I think I've been quite lucky to have a little circle of some dedicated members or team. Talking of the Dorises, the Marcia, the Dennis. I mean, these are people, Mr. Mensah, he's also a branch chairman. I mean, these are people who I always fall on. Morning, afternoon, evening. And you call them at odd hours. They also have their own life. They have family, they have commitment. But you call them, hey, we need to go, and they are always with you. So I definitely couldn't have done this alone at all. And I must give Madame Valerie Sawyer her flowers. She really stood with me, encouraged me, prayed with me. I mean, when things got tough, I would say, this thing, Era, take it easy. It's only a matter of time. Keep fighting. We are all behind you. I mean, I think the party did well from
so
national.
You had the support of national party.
Of course, because they had our results. They had everything. They knew that, no, the lady is being shortchanged some way, somehow. And in politics, some of these things do happen. And if you are not careful, before you realize, it's over and done with, and you start counting your losses. But I'm not one to easily give in at all. And I knew that I was ready for this fight. I definitely knew it wasn't going to be an easy fight because, I mean, a constituency that has lost elections since 96 with almost a 30,000 gap, it wasn't going to be it wasn't going to be a walk in the park.
Because everybody felt it was audacious for you to even consider.
Yes, I know.
Winning an election in that constituency.
I know, but I think naturally I can be quite ambitious with targets. And yes, I think naturally it's something with me, and I focus. I plan. Yes, I'll make my mistakes, but I learn, I fall, I rise very quickly by the grace of God, and I just dust myself and move on. So
you understood what you were doing.
Of course.
So you had a plan.
Of course. I mean, you can't go into such a contest without a plan in the first place. And a lot of research had also gone into it before I even attempted to pursue the contesting that seat. Because I live in the constituency. I've been there for God knows how long, and I knew that it had to do with tribe. I knew it had to do with so many factors that I can't readily put out. So I did a lot of work. And
you understood the dynamics on the ground.
That's it. Thank you. And I also had an advantage. And the advantage is the fact that because of my background and what I did for work, I was known to the people in the constituency already, whether NDC, MPP, floating voter, business person. I mean, I was quite popular, not even on the political scene, but I mean in the constituency. Yes, so it was quite easy for people to say that, when we give this woman a chance, she will be able to deliver. So it took a lot of convincing, though. People ask you, but why NDC? Why are you not going for independent? Or why not MPP? You get those questions. That is only natural. But I told them that, look, I believe in the social democracy bit of governance, and so this is the path I have chosen and would always choose. And I believe that I can exercise and deliver my mandate more along this path. And so they bought into it. I knew most people had doubts that, she can do it, but we are not too sure about a win, considering the numbers involved. And so the issue of even funding
was a biggie. Really?
It was I mean, come on. If you were a financier, would you invest in a constituency that had? Let me give you two scenarios. If person A comes to you or came to you that my vote margin is just 400 or 2,000, and here comes a Ewurabena that since 96 it hasn't been won, and what's the vote margin? About 26. I mean, tell me.
No, because there were leading members of the party who had said that if there was one person they wished to win based on the work you been done, it was you.
Yes.
So they know you were working hard.
Yes.
But you still said they were still.
As for the working hard, everybody knew I was putting in so much effort. But it was also a thing of, would this be a good, should I call it, is it an investment? What's the right word? Would it be good to, push money in here? So, we as a party, we want more seats. isn't it?
Yes.
To have an advantage
Yes.
over our opponents. But at the end of the day, which seats will be easier
to win?
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's the first question that comes to mind naturally, and that is fine and fair. So those ones would be considered. And then, so I don't think...
You're way down there.
So with me and Ablekuma North, everybody saw the passion, the desire, the hard work, the strategy, the dominance,
Yeah.
And they knew that, look, this is a different candidate and she's doing something right. But as to whether it was going to translate into votes was another thing.
Did you have same doubt yourself?
No, I didn't.
That I was working, the response was positive, but I was told...
No, I didn't have any doubt at all. In fact, I knew I was winning this without any struggle, because I had worked for it. And going to the people, I go to the voters, and the people who were going to vote kept giving me their word that, look, we need change. And so we don't mind giving you a chance. We'll try you. And so for me, I didn't have any doubt. I didn't entertain any at all. But it was difficult to convince people out of my jurisdiction that, look, because even those with me immediately knew that this seat, we are winning it.
Okay.
But again, another session of the constituency were in double minds.
Wondering if it is
they were
possible.
wondering, is this lady okay? Some thought, oh, okay. She could close the gap, but perhaps not a win. But these things they say behind me, not in my, because I'm not going to let you go without telling you that, look. Because MPP had been at the helm of affairs in Ablekuma North since 96, but there was nothing really to show for. And let's not politicize this. If you are a constituent of Ablekuma North, or you have known this constituency, it's a very old constituency. I meet a lot of people who tell me, oh, I used to live in Ablekuma North, and they will mention a part of it. It's a very old constituency. But look at development.
Okay.
I know most of the time we say, oh, MPs are not responsible.